Have you ever found yourself sitting down, perhaps with a good book, meditating, or simply staring out the window, and a nagging voice whispers, "You should be doing something productive"? That subtle twitch of unease, that flicker of guilt, it's a feeling many of us know all too well. Welcome. Today we're diving into a topic that has quietly become a cornerstone of our modern well-being discussions: how to truly rest without guilt. It sounds simple, doesn't it? Yet for many it feels like an insurmountable challenge, a luxury we can't afford, or worse, a sign of weakness. This pervasive feeling, often termed rest guilt, is the psychological discomfort or shame that arises when we take a break or engage in non-productive activities. It's fueled by an internal script suggesting we should always be doing something more. This isn't just a personal failing. It's a symptom of a much larger cultural phenomenon. We live in the era of hustle culture, a societal glorification of busyness, where constant work and achievement are often equated with self-worth and success. The capitalist mindset further ingrains this, making genuine rest seem unproductive, even wasteful. Psychologically, our brains often link our self-worth directly to our accomplishments. This concept, known as contingent self-worth, means that our validation is tied to our performance. So when we rest and there are no immediate tangible outcomes, our brains can misinterpret this absence as unproductive, triggering that familiar pang of guilt. It's no wonder then that as individuals increasingly grapple with burnout, anxiety, and mental health challenges, the ability to rest without guilt has become not just a desire, but a necessity for sustainable living. So let's challenge this internal narrative right now. Contrary to what that nagging voice might tell you, rest is not a luxury. It is a fundamental necessity for sustainable success and overall well-being. Think of it as an essential nutrient for your mind and body, without which you simply cannot function optimally. Rest is crucial for preventing burnout and exhaustion, which are rampant in our fast-paced world. It actively reduces anxiety and depression, providing a vital period for physical and mental recovery. Beyond just feeling better, rest significantly enhances key cognitive functions. It improves your memory, sharpens your problem-solving abilities, helps you regulate your emotions more effectively, and even sparks creativity. Ultimately, well-rested individuals are far more productive in the long run than those constantly running on fumes. But what exactly is rest? It's far more nuanced than just sleeping. Dr. Saundra Dalton-Smith, a brilliant mind in this field, identifies 7 distinct types of rest, each essential for different facets of our well-being. Understanding these can help us tailor our rest to our specific needs. First, there's physical rest. This isn't just passive sleep. It also includes active forms like stretching, yoga, or a gentle walk that helps your body recover without intense exertion. Then we have mental rest. This means giving your mind a break from constant thinking, problem-solving, and decision-making. Imagine the relief of simply allowing your thoughts to drift or engaging in an activity that doesn't demand intense focus. Next is emotional rest. This form of rest allows you to be authentic, without the pressure to perform, please others, or mask your true feelings. It's about being truly seen and accepted, or giving yourself that acceptance.
Sensory rest involves disconnecting from overwhelming stimuli. In our digital world, we're constantly bombarded by screens, notifications, noise. Sensory rest is about stepping away from all that, finding quiet, and allowing your senses to recalibrate. Creative rest is vital for anyone who uses their imagination or solves complex problems. When inspiration feels blocked, creative rest involves stepping away from the task, immersing yourself in something beautiful, or simply allowing your mind to wander, resetting the wellspring of ideas. Social rest acknowledges that while social connection is important, some interactions can be draining. This form of rest involves reducing time with individuals who deplete your energy and increasing time with those who uplift and energize you, or simply enjoying restorative solitude. Finally, there's spiritual rest. This isn't necessarily religious. It's about reconnecting with a sense of purpose, belonging, or something larger than yourself. It can involve nature, meditation, acts of service, or reflection on your values. Recognizing these different needs is the first step. The next is implementing strategies for achieving truly guilt-free rest. One powerful strategy is to reframe rest as an investment in your productivity and well-being. Instead of seeing it as time wasted, view it as essential maintenance for your highest performance. Just as an athlete trains and rests, so too must our minds and bodies. Second, schedule restful activities just as you would any other important appointment. Put it on your calendar, Honor it and protect that time. This simple act sends a strong message to your brain that rest is important. Third, set firm boundaries between work and leisure. In our always-on world, it's easy for work to bleed into every hour. Create clear cutoffs. Turn off notifications, close the laptop, and mentally shift gears. Fourth, actively challenge those internal critical thoughts. When that voice says you should be working, gently but firmly remind yourself of the evidence. Rest makes you better, not worse. As Dr. Devon Price argues in Laziness Does Not Exist, our perceived laziness is often a sign of unmet needs. Fifth, practice mindful stillness. This doesn't mean emptying your mind, but rather observing your thoughts without judgment. Engage in activities like gentle breathing exercises or simply sitting quietly, allowing your nervous system to settle. And finally, never underestimate the power of prioritizing adequate sleep. It's the foundational pillar of all other forms of rest and recovery. These strategies aren't just theoretical. They're advocated by leading voices in mental health and productivity. Authors like Tricia Hersey, with her NAP ministry, frame rest is resistance, challenging the systemic pressure to be constantly productive and asserting rest as a human right. As we look to the future, there's a growing recognition that a life lived fully and sustainably requires intentional rest. The conversation around rest is moving beyond just being a personal choice to becoming a societal imperative, challenging the very notion of what it means to be productive.
We are slowly but surely shifting towards a culture of intentional restoration. Academics, authors, and wellness professionals are consistently educating us on the essential nature and diverse forms of rest, building greater awareness and acceptance. The strategies we've discussed today, reframing rest as an investment, setting boundaries, and understanding the different types of rest, are becoming more widely adopted, moving us away from a society that values exhaustion as a badge of honor. Embracing diverse forms of rest, even the quiet, passive moments of simply doing nothing, is not a sign of weakness or idleness. It is in fact an act of self-preservation and self-respect. It's an investment in your mental clarity, your emotional resilience, and your physical health. It's choosing to fill your own cup so that you can show up as your best self for your work, your relationships, and ultimately for your own life. So the next time that familiar whisper of guilt arises when you're taking a moment for yourself, pause. Remind yourself that you are not just resting, you are restoring, rebuilding, and reinvesting in the most valuable asset you have, yourself. Give yourself permission to rest, not just without a thrive.